So you've decided to self-publish. You said it out loud, maybe you even told somebody. And then about 4 seconds later, your brain went, now what? Yeah, that's exactly why you're here. So give me the next 10 minutes and I'm going to walk you through exactly what's possible for you starting today. Not the hype, not the fantasy, the real thing. And if you are an author in your 40s or 50s or well beyond, and some little voice inside keeps telling you that it's too late to start, I built this whole channel to prove that voice wrong. It's not too late, you're not behind, you're right on time. I'm Jessica with The Invisible Pen, and I'm a longtime romance author who now teaches authors over 40 to write and publish the thing using AI as a collaborator, not a replacement. If you're figuring out the self-publishing road, this channel is built for you. So go ahead and like this video, subscribe, and the next step lands right in your feed. And when you want the deeper how-to, the full prompts and the step-by-steps, that is exactly what my Substack and my school community are for. All of those links are going to be in the show notes. So let's start with what you actually just did, because I don't think you're giving yourself enough credit for it. You decided to put a book into the world without asking anyone's permission. And I need you to understand how new that is. For most of the publishing history, the road to becoming an author ran straight through a gatekeeper. You wrote the book, and then you wrote the query letter, and then you begged an agent to read 3 sample chapters, and then you waited months for a form rejection letter that didn't even spell your name right. I know, because I lived it. I queried agents, I collected the rejections. I eventually did get traditionally published years ago before any of these actual AI tools existed. And let me tell you, even winning the game meant handing over your rights, your timeline, your cover, and most of all, your money to someone else to do the thing for you. That world still exists. The gatekeepers are still there and they still think that they have clout, but they don't. Okay, the control is actually with you now. And that's the first thing you have to realize. You don't have to live in that world, in their bubble anymore. You get to decide if your book gets published. You get to decide that it's worth publishing. You don't have to go through the gatekeeper. He's going to tell you that, oh yeah, that's not what people are reading this season. No, you don't have to care about that. You can just publish it. You don't need their permission. There's no gatekeeping deciding that your story doesn't fit the slot on their list. You have your own list. So before I get you too excited, let me be honest with you, because I'm going to be honest with you the whole way through this series with everything that I do. The year I went all in on this, the first time that I published and I just went a whole stack of books, I still lost money. It can happen, not going to lie. So when I tell you what's possible, I'm not selling you the dream so you can get rich in your sleep. Right off the bat, I'm telling you what's real, including the parts that nobody puts in the thumbnail, so you know what's going on, okay? Let me show you the good part though. Here is what one person sitting at their kitchen table can do today. The things that used to take an entire building full of people to do. You can write the book with a collaborator in the room. And I want to be careful with my words here because this is the part that people get wrong. I'm not talking about a ghostwriter. I am not talking about pushing a button and having a robot spit out a book. I am talking about a partner. Something that you can think out loud with at 2 a.m. when the words still won't come for you. Something that helps you get the story out of your head and onto the page. You stay the author. You stay in charge. It just means that you're never staring at a blank page alone ever again. You can edit the book, developmental notes that tell you where the story sags, line edits that tighten your sentences, and a proofreading pass that catches the typos that your tired eyes skip right over. The kind of help that used to cost thousands of dollars. It just never happened because you couldn't afford it. You can make your own cover. A real one, the kind that stops your readers from scrolling. You can format your book so it looks professional on the inside, on a Kindle, and on the printed page. and you can put it up for sale where readers all over the world can buy it by tomorrow morning. Think about that for a second. Someone in another country you'll never meet, never even know who they are, can read your book, your words, by next week. You can hold a paperback of your own book in your own two hands. You can turn it into an audiobook for the people who listen instead of read. And you can even translate it into other languages and open up whole new markets that you never would have reached before. One person at your kitchen table, on your laptop. It's possible now. So let's have a talk about the thing that is actually making all of this possible, because I want you to have the right relationship with it from day one. And this is your AI collaborator. It's not a tool that you point to a problem, and it's not a replacement for you. It's a teammate, the team that you never had and couldn't have afforded before. Here is what it's genuinely good at. It doesn't get tired. It doesn't judge your messy first draft. It will give you 10 options when you're stuck on one, and it will explain the thing that you're embarrassed to admit out loud that you don't understand. It will not make you feel small or stupid for asking. But here's what it's not, and I need you to hear this part. It is not you. It doesn't have your taste. It doesn't know what made you fall in love, and it doesn't know who you are with this story in the first place. And if you let it run on its own, it will hand you the most average, middle-of-the-road version of everything every single time, because average is exactly what it was built to predict. So your real job in the whole process is you're the one with the taste, the director, the one who says, no, not like that, like this. This is the job. And this is the job that you are uniquely good at, which brings me to the thing that I need you to believe in most, especially if you're sitting there and you're over 40 or over 50 thinking that you're too late, you're too old, too far behind on all the technology. Hear me now. You're not behind. You're not too old and you're not too late. You're carrying the one thing that the technology cannot hand to just anybody. You know how to tell a story. You've lived through enough years to actually have something to say. And that's the hard part, because the machine can't do it. You already can. Not growing up with this technology is not your weakness here. It is actually your edge. Now, the reality check, because I promised you honest, is the work. Real work. Is it overnight? No. And anybody promising you easy money while you sleep is lying to you. And I'm not going to start doing that to you. But it is possible for a regular person, right where you're starting today. It absolutely is. I am living proof. So here is what we're going to do together, because this is a series and we're going to do it in order. Over the next few weeks, I'm going to meet you at every single milestone, and I'm going to answer the now what's. You finished up your book? Now what? You edited it? Now what? You cover, you're formatting, getting it uploaded, audiobooks, paperback, your reader magnet, your newsletter, every step in the order that you actually need it, so that you're never standing there alone going, okay, now what? Ever again. And here's your one job this week, just one. Pick the book. The one story that you're going to walk through this whole process with. Don't start 10 things, pick one. Say it out loud. That is how someday becomes today. Okay, before you go, if this helped at all, like it so that another author can find it, subscribe so that you don't miss any of the steps, because we're doing this in order, 1 week at a time. And if you want to go deeper than I can fit into one video, come find me on Substack or join us inside school. My website is the home base for all of it. Those links are in the show notes. Next time, we're going to talk about why you should not wait. Why now is your time, and I do mean now. You've got this. Let's do this, and I will see you next time.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like to see more.